Day. Then we cool things down just a little bit on Thursday, but still looking at the chance for a little bit of wet weather. We're dry Friday and Saturday with temperatures that will be in the 80s, and then we could be in the 70s come Sunday, but some of the area south and west of town may hit that 80 to 82 degree mark. Always stay ahead of the next wet weather maker, which is set to arrive here late Wednesday. Make sure you have your Stormwatch 7 weather app ready to go. It's a fantastic tool to have to track showers, storms, and temperatures in your neighborhood.
Sounds good, Steve. Thank you. 100 days after its first known COVID case, New York City has finally started to reopen. It comes amid growing fears that protests will lead to a dramatic spike in cases in the coming weeks. Trevor Ong has more.
Exactly 100 days since New York City's first confirmed case of COVID-19, the former epicenter of the U.S. outbreak has entered phase 1 of reopening.
It is the day that we start to liberate ourselves from this disease, the day we move forward.
As many as 400,000 people back on the job in New York City, stores now opening their doors for curbside pickup, mass transit bracing for returning commuters. But the pandemic is not over. The death toll in the U.S. now climbing past 110,000. 20 states and Puerto Rico are reporting an increase in cases amid growing concerns protests could lead to another spike.
Many of the protests took place this past weekend or during the past week, so we'll have to wait and see about the cases that come up.
Kansas officials now warning a protester who marched there Friday and didn't wear a mask has tested positive. And an exclusive report from ABC News, new evidence on the timeline of the coronavirus in China. These satellite photos show packed parking lots at various Wuhan hospitals over several days in October 2019, suggesting a huge spike in the number of people seeking medical attention nearly 3 months before the Chinese government officially announced the existence of the virus. Researchers at Boston Children's Hospital and Harvard Medical School saying the study also considered potential outside factors unrelated to coronavirus, which could have impacted this spike, like mass gatherings or natural disasters.
We looked through all of this. We couldn't identify any other reason for this signal.
China has adamantly maintained they reported the outbreak in a timely fashion, but their own CDC director recently told Chinese local media the novel coronavirus had existed long before it was found at the wet market in Wuhan in late December.
ABC News reached out to the Chinese government to ask about this Harvard study, and they had no response except to point to a paper published Sunday saying the origin of the virus requires research and must be based on facts and evidence. Trevor Alt, ABC News, New York.
In other news, ABC 7 wanted to check in on the animals at the Smithsonian National Zoo because it has been closed since mid-March. Stormwatch 7 meteorologist Veronica Johnson asked curator Brian Amaral how they're doing and how zookeepers are keeping animals engaged.
Now, since we're not open and there are no guests, the keepers can actually take that time and actually even dedicate it more towards the animals and activities with the animals. So there's no question that there's increased training opportunities happening. What I mean is activities that we provide to the animals to keep them engaged, keep them busy, or things that we try to do to elicit natural behaviors in our animals. So we do have more time to dedicate to that these days. So that's actually sort of a silver lining or a fringe benefit to this whole thing.
Good to know. The zoo has 6 live webcams streaming video of the animals 24/7. The newest one is on the cheetah cubs that were born in early April. Someone finally found the treasure chest that a man had hidden in the Rocky Mountains 10 years ago. The bronze chest is believed to be filled with $1 million worth of gold coins and jewelry. Author and art dealer Forrest Penn provided some clues about where it was buried in a poem in his 2010 autobiography. Finn says that he hid his treasure as a way to tempt people to get into the wilderness and give them a chance to launch an old-fashioned adventure and expedition for riches. While the lucky man, or woman, who found it has not yet been identified. Coming up next at noon, trimming the fat on your cell phone bill. 7 is on your side with what you can do to save a few dollars as budgets tighten for many people during this pandemic.
Remember, leaf guards attached to the fascia using our patented hanger system with screws, not nails. It's not coming down. It's not a gutter cover where they have to slide it onto the shingles, putting nails or holes in your roof that could void your roof warranty. Call to get leaf guard now. Take advantage of the $99 install sale. Choose 25 months, no interest financing, or a $400 Lowe's gift card with purchase. And if you call now, dinner to go from one of your favorite restaurants with your in-home estimate.
If you've been injured in an accident, here's what it means when you have a lawyer.
It means Science and Kirk will take care of dealing with the insurance company, so all you have to worry about is getting better.
It means whether you have a small case or a big case, Science and Kirk will work hard every day to get you the money that you deserve.
It means when you need a lawyer, you have a lawyer.
The lawyers at Science and Kirk are set up to help you by phone, email, or text.
Call 1-800-LAWYERS or visit youhavealawyer.com. If you have a phone, you have a lawyer.
Window World's virtual design consultation service. Now, you can experience a custom one-on-one consultation, all from the comfort of your home.